With Gina.
The news with Gina Grad.
Well, daytime personality Wendy Williams got candid with her viewers on Tuesday, revealing in an emotional segment on her talk show about where she's been living. So after speaking about the Hunter Foundation, that's a nonprofit that Williams co-founded with her husband, Kevin Hunter, to provide rehabilitation and drug use education, Williams revealed that she's been working with some struggles of her own. I'll just play the clip before we go on.
I hope this doesn't make me like her.
After I finish my appointments, seeing my brothers and sisters and, breaking bread, I am driven by my 24-hour sober coach back to a home that I live in here in in the tri-state with a bunch of smelly boys who've become my family.
The microphone's a prop.
They hog the TV and watch soccer.
Soccer.
And we talk
what kind of
and read
are those?
and talk and read, and then I get bored with them. Doors locked by 10 p.m. Lights out by 10 p.m. So I go to my room, and I stare at the ceiling, and I fall asleep to wake up to come back here to see you. So that is my truth.
What was her... She had a drug of choice? We don't know?
She talked briefly and sort of vaguely about having struggled with cocaine addiction in the past, but that she didn't say, and that's why I live in a halfway house or sober living or whatever. But she did allude to that.
I thought of a way I could serve our community with Wendy Williams. All right, you know my move with the dudes where I go, we put that big sign out front of the Coliseum that says free cockfight for Raiders fans, and every guy who enters, we throw a net on them and we arrest them because they're deadbeat dads, they're smuggling drugs, they're the worst people. They're all criminals. You have to be a criminal, right? We do it at noon on a Wednesday. Anyone who walks in,
if you're free,
boom.
Yeah.
Anyone who attends a taping of a Wendy Williams. I mean, I've done that show. It's the middle of the day.
You've attended a taping.
It's the middle of the week. I was on the happy side of the badge, my friend. I was not on the perp side. You understand?
Right.
I swear to God,
there's something wrong with
they
them?
must roll at 10 in the morning. They go from 10 to 11:30 or something. Middle of the week, middle of the day. That place is full.
It's packed.
Some kids being neglected or latchkeyed. Someone's not paying their taxes. Someone's not doing something.
Right.
Someone's on the dole. Someone needs to get to work. I'm just saying, I'll do the same thing with the fellas as I do with the ladies. I'm trying to be even-handed here.
Right.
The cockfight's for the ladies. The Wendy Williams live taping is for the ladies.
Round them up.
Round them up.
Yeah, it's a good
Something's
idea.
going on. You guys need to be somewhere doing something. Look, maybe you don't have a job, fine. You volunteer at the school.
Yeah. PTA.
Yeah, hit the hash house and start scooping out the slop for the kids. Anything but this. Something's going on here.
You shouldn't have that kind of free time.
No, I want to know who's underwriting you're hanging out all day with Wendy Williams. Anyone who attends any daytime audience. Sorry, Ellen. You've made the list, too.
You're on the
I want to know who's there.
Oh, no.
That's
Look
me.
at that guy.
That's me.
Dress for success.
Yeah.
She made fun of me. She made fun of me and bring dress. She lashed out. All right.
Because you weren't in your Sunday finery?
She said something.
Lumberjack.
She said something like he couldn't dress like a slob or something.
Yeah, she said she did this after show video and she goes, "You all keep asking me who's my worst guest. Well, now you know. It's Adam Carolla."
Oh.
That was the cocaine talking.
Yeah,
Take that.
Yeah, but she said that she didn't like the way you dressed. It looked like you didn't care about coming on her show.
Does that get you into the worst guest?
She's not wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like Nick, but he was wearing a cotton tee on my podcast, so
He's out.
he's out.
Clothes make the man.
Yeah.
How's that qualify you for worst guest?
Now you know.
There's more.
It's daytime. It's morning. What time do they tape? I remember being there at 10 in the morning. Anyway, she'll be missed.
I know.
Or something.
But she's still here.
She's going to rehab.
Yeah.
Let's arrest everyone in the audience. I want to go through everyone in the audience and find out what the deal is. You're taking any money from the government. I'm not paying you to go watch Wendy Williams. You go look for a job.
That could be your job. They do that sometimes. They give you $8 an hour to sit in the
all
audience.
right. Well, if you're getting paid,
You're
you can
good.
stay.
but I need to see paperwork.
Yeah.
Is what I'm
I see
saying.
a pay stub.
I need a recent pay stub.
Well, I don't know if you guys remember.
What percentage of her audience is getting something from the government? Could be cheese.
Look it up, Chris.
Look it up. I need that answer for the show's over.
Reach out
I
to
got it in the mid 60s. Sorry, guys.
And they're usually in their mid-60s.
That's right.
I have a little bit more of her complaints if you want to hear them.
Oh, let's hear.
that'd be great.
All right. Well, what she did was she posted this after video. It's taken down off YouTube, but I remember it.
She sped it up.
And she
we
sped it
down.
up. Well, I have a transcription of somebody who transcribed the sped up version. And it goes like this. And you know what? If at least if you're going to throw something on, like you're going to, change the oil in your Studebaker, that you would at least bring it with. Hold on, I'm out of breath and trying to curse him out at the same time. I mean, at least if you're going to dress like a bum to come to a daytime talk show, your attitude wouldn't be so ill-mannered. I mean, just from the top of the show, and I wanted to like him. I wanted to like him, and I thought that I would. But I don't like him, and he's not our kind of people. And how dare him tell me that the white man in the audience wasn't my kind of, and then it was indiscernible.
Oh.
What was he expecting to see when he came out here? The Soul Train line? Oh, I get it, because I'm a black woman. The people who watch my show and make an effort to come to the audience are supposed to be only black people? Oh, no, I get it. If you're anything but a black woman, you're supposed to be a gay man. Oh, I get it. Listen, let me tell you why. I'm sorry. Why am I mad at you? Our audience is everybody. Hetero, homo, old, young, black, white, Indian. I mean, our audience is everybody. That's how you build success. You can't, Obama didn't win just by, and then it just cut off there.
Oy.
Wow.
So, yeah, she just went on this long-winded rant.
Could have been drug fueled.
Were you grumpy that day? Doesn't she know that's your stick?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my thing. Grumpy dude.
That's
You
your
guys settled your hash, though, right? Like,
She set up like a fruit basket or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I
and she
think,
took the video down.
yeah, I'm not, I wore a shirt. It wasn't tucked in. That's true.
I never tuck.
I do feel like
One tuck
daytime
today.
TV
You're
is
not offended.
Daytime TV is a little more casual than the
Yeah.
nighttime circuit. Wore jeans.
Sure, it's pressed.
We got along fine. Made some jokes. It didn't strike me as anything out of the ordinary at all. Like
A lot of her fan blogs said we didn't think it was as bad as she's saying.
I didn't walk off stage and go, "Oh boy, that was a
Never do
rough
that
outing."
again.
Yeah, but you never know what kind of mood gals are in. That's why they shouldn't have TV shows because the huge
Unpredictable,
swings.
yeah.
Case in point.
Conan would never do this.
No.
Sorry, guys.
Well, from not to hot, and here comes Honey Boo Boo star Mama June Shannon has been arrested for possession of crack cocaine following a domestic dispute with her boyfriend at a gas station, according to TMZ. So Mama June and her boyfriend Gino
Not here. I'm carrying crack.
were nabbed a few days ago after getting into a confrontation at an Alabama gas station. June was charged with felony possession of a controlled substance. Gino got slapped with the same charge as well as domestic violence. I have the audio of a conversation between Mama June and the tow truck driver after she was released and trying to get her car to impound. This whole clip is magical, but I trimmed it down a bit. So here she is telling him about how she can't find any of her stuff, including her license and her boyfriend's license. Listen closely because she kind of goes off on a rant.
Somebody stole the stuff?
No. I just think goddamn because he was drunk. Goddamn, he got misplaced. It's somewhere, and we're finding.
What happened to y'all, man? I mean, how y'all get caught into a ski?
We was goddamn coming. We was goddamn.
You might well be straight up with me now.
No, I'm being straight up. Like he goddamn. It's a DUI, dude.
He got a DUI?
No, I wouldn't.
Oh, he got a DUI.
Yeah.
They poured y'all over.
Yeah, we were sitting in the damn parking lot. And goddamn, a white damn cop car came behind us from ski, and goddamn, they came and got us.
We got a new leader in the clubhouse. We're definitely not a Jew
I think you're
in
right.
the tandem division. We usually go solo
Barely
here,
back
but
and forth,
it's a
yeah.
tandem. Wow.
Subtitles for
Whenever
that.
you're stalling for what you're trying to think of, you say like or you know what I mean. Goddamn usually doesn't make it into the lexicon.
Well, it does now.
I like it. Can we move forward?
Yes.
Okay. The National Enquirer reportedly paid the brother of Lauren Sanchez $200,000 to leak the racy photos of her boyfriend, Jeff Bezos. That's now being confirmed by USA Today. So Michael Sanchez has repeatedly denied leaking the photos, saying that his sister often shared videos or pictures with girlfriends. Maybe it
Much
was one of
like the
them.
Brahma bull that attacked the owner. There's never the brother,
And
the
the
sister.
sister.
There's
They're on
always
the same
one.
page.
There's
No.
only one.
No.
Yeah. I talked to my sister earlier today.
How'd that go?
She understands
She
how
tried
it
to
works.
gore your testicles?
There's really only one of us can be successful, and I think it's been established.
Okay.
She
Well,
got it.
the Wall Street Journal reports that the
It
tabloid
was
paid him-
unspoken, but she
Right.
understood.
Yeah, no, I get
Mm-hmm.
it. They paid him $200,000 for the photos and other text messages. Then the Inquirer published the photos as part of the 11-page story just days after Bezos and his wife announced their split.
You probably would have done it for free.
Yeah, this is by far more than they pay in general.
There's a couple angles, and I feel like the brothers, the sisters, the family members,
Meghan Markle's dad.
Yeah, right. Or the friends from back in the day, they pick this angle, and the angle is, I'm going to get a quick score off of this instead of the marathon angle, which is, my sis just married the richest guy on the planet. I'm going to start the slow con, which I'm going to start ingratiating, like, hey, that yacht looks like it could use a cleaning.
Use a polishing?
Yeah, why don't we get some of my Brasso out and hit it with my microfiber cloth? Oh, no, well, please, put your wallet away.
Your money's
put
no
it
good
away.
here.
Your money's no good here. Start with that. And then, those little conversations where the guy's like, they're in bed, and he's like, hey, your brother, I like that guy. And
guy.
you go online, you figure out Bezos' team, you show up wearing a windbreaker. They're like, oh, Warriors fan.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Get the hell out of here. No, yeah, we're from Van Nuys, but from back in the day. George Gervin over there. The
Philadelphia Warriors. My dad's from Philly.
Yeah. Anyway, how's the shine look on the railing of the yacht? Not too shabby, huh?
Yeah, pretty good.
Took the liberty.
Yeah. 2 coats.
Yeah. Go for that and just
you're right.
start
They go the
slowly
wrong
getting
way.
kissed into the whole world.
Yeah. And we're talking wills. We're talking trust. This is $200,000.
$200,000 in
gone.
this day and age, that's gonna you buy yourself like, oh, I'm gonna get a Sea-Doo and a quad runner, and now taxes take up the rest, and you take one Maui vacation, and you're back to where you were.
Yeah, you have no family.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, here's someone who does not need any money from anybody. Los Angeles Angels star Mike Trout was expected to become a free agent after 2020 and then likely sign the biggest contract ever, but he won't have to wait so long as the 2-time MVP has reportedly reached an enormous deal to stay with the Angels.
This is one of those moves where Mike Trout's like a great athlete. Mm-hmm. But if he decided to go to, and probably played football in high school and probably played football in college maybe or whatever, and if you decided to go that route, you'd be...
Would have been successful to some degree.
Yeah, making a little over the league minimum as fullback on the Steelers, but not cashing
not like this.
major checks and no concussion protocol either.
Well, this is they have agreed to a 12-year deal worth more than $430 million. He's 27 years old. He may arguably be the best player in baseball. He's going to earn around $36 million a year.
Hold on, Chris Carola's calling into the show. $400 million for hitting a ball with a stick.
Running in some grass.
Do you know how much school teachers make in Africa?
How much?
They have to pay.
Oh, my God. It's going the wrong
get
way.
AIDS.
Oh,
do
my
you
God.
understand?
Jesus.
Well, these guys are the best at what they
get
do.
What do you do with $400 million? What do you need? What else do you need? How big a house can you live in? How many cars? You think you can drive 5 cars at once?
No, I don't.
No. You can't. Do you know how much pediatricians get paid in Haiti?
How much?
They pay.
God, when you put it that way. I mean, I thought these guys were the best at what they
To
do, and they earn that
contract
money.
malaria.
Oh, God. Now I feel terrible.
Many of the school teachers at LA Unified have to buy their own supplies because the school doesn't have money. And he's getting $400 million.
$430.
400. Well, that's even more. To hit a ball with
you are
a
a teacher.
stick. Okay? Do you think that's fair?
Well, not after this conversation.
And you know how many teachers' salaries would be paid with $430 million?
How many?
Well, I don't know because I went to LA Unified and I had those fucking dumb teachers. So, but
that had to pay to work there?
But symbolically.
Right.
A boatload.
Yeah.
A boatload.
Mike Trout's a devil.
She makes good points.
Yeah.
So this is the largest contract in sports history, not just baseball.
Wow.
In sports history, they're reporting. So let's stay on the money tip for a second. The documentaries that popped up after the Fyre Festival showed this disastrous attempt.
You know what he should do? He's got to go on a Clubhouse Starbucks run.
Starbucks run.
And then when he comes back, he's got to really earnestly go, okay, that was, you
had the extra shot of espresso. That's $4.30.
Yeah. I mean, I'd buy, collectively, that's almost 30. It's almost $40.
He looks at the receipt. And where are you? Let's macchiato.
It's the principle of the thing.
Macchiato. That's
right. And then there's the tip.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna spread out over 28 of you, so don't worry about that. Yeah. It's got to go on a very earnest run to Starbucks.
That's good. So the Fyre Festival, we've all seen the documentaries.
Yes.
It left a lot of people scammed. It left event planner Billy McFarland owing $26 million.
I am up there, the Fyre Festival and the kids on the crew team at USC. I'm as equally as unupset over the outcome of both of these things. Like, I am not outraged at all. I just figured it's just rich people kind of scamming or
everyone
getting
who didn't go
scammed
thought it was hilarious.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, yeah. Nobody's outraged on anybody's behalf.
Good.
It's quite hilarious, actually.
Except for the poor vendors on this, But the one that was featured, she got $225,000 from GoFundMe. I mean, people donating. So that was wonderful. So now, according to uprocks.com, in an attempt to pay off some of that debt, official merchandise from the festival will be auctioned off. So after McFarland's sentencing, during which he was given 6 years in prison, his lawyer turned over, quote, 2 large boxes containing Fyre-branded T-shirts, sweatshirts, shorts, all kinds of clothes.
Get your T-shirt for $350,000.
Intended for the Fyre Festival. There's no word on when the auction will take place or what the merch looks like, but they're hoping to sell this off to start paying off some of that debt. 2 boxes worth.
Yeah, I only saw the one. I think I saw the Netflix one. It struck me as they got way over their skis, and at a certain point, you have to tap out, and they wouldn't tap. They would not tap out.
Remember what he tried to make his friend do for water?
Oh, yeah. That guy was going to blow that guy.
I still think that was misunderstood on his part.
But, by the way, that guy, he thought that was going to ruin his career by telling that story. Now he's more popular than ever. He's very popular.
Among a certain community, he's very popular.
he's a very prominent, apparently, event planner in L.A., and the phone can't stop ringing now. Good for him. Because now you know how far he'll go to get your party done right.
I got some water for him.
Was 311 ever contacted for Fyre Festival?
No, but I know the guys in Blink-182, and they were mortified to have to pull the plug. They pulled the plug before, a few weeks before, because they knew it was just not coming together right. But that show gave me a lot of anxiety. As somebody that we put on events like that all the time, and to see that astonishment, the disbelief when people showed up, it was like that's like my worst nightmare, is to go out on stage and I'm not ready. Something I forgot to put on pants, whatever it is.
You're staring into a sea of FEMA tents.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Ja Rule will probably get out of this one.
Yeah,
which is
scarred.
Not fair.
Yeah.
No, it isn't. But I think we'll give him a cultural pass. All right, Gina, what else?
Okay, well, while the estates of Ronnie James Dio, Roy Orbison, Frank Zappa, they cashed in on hologram tours of their late loved ones, Steve Van Zandt, who's very much alive, has already embraced his hologram. So Van Zandt's hologram is in the New Jersey...
Dio was Rainbow and Dio, right? So he had Dio the band and Rainbow the band.
Cashed in twice. Mm-hmm. Van Zandt's hologram is in the New Jersey Hall of Fame exhibit in Terminal A of Newark Airport.
Oh, between the hologram and the DNA and the umbilical cord, we're set.
We don't need any of you.
No, we're all good.
Van Zandt isn't the only living artist doing this, by the way. At the airport, there's this exhibit, a hologram of Grammy-winning musician Wyclef Jean has been welcoming travelers to the airport for quite a while now. So here's what you might see if you happen into the New Jersey airport.
We're going to get to some place where somebody attacks Wyclef, and then it's a hate crime, but he attacked his hologram, so it's not really a hate crime.
Yeah.
But the person didn't know it wasn't him. Like, we're going to get in this virtual crime world as well.
This is very Minority Report.
Here we go. Oh, we have the hologram?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, adversity is a constant in life. We still have it. We everything I try to do seems to have some kind of conflict for whatever reason. Right now, I started my radio show. Nobody wanted it. They said, you can't do all 60 years of rock and roll in one place. No one's going to listen to that.
Where do we see this?
At the Newark airport.
So,
really?
That took
greeting
a year
people as they
to get going.
off the plane.
Now we're in 100 countries.
Let's talk about adversity, and now you're going to get into a security line. Have fun getting through it. I rock and rolled through 50 years of tough times. The next 3 minutes of your life is going to suck.
A lot of good holograms out of work.
I like Dawson's version.
Shouldn't he be talking to us about throwing away our bottled water? Why is he telling us about adversity?
It's the Hall of Fame exhibit at the airport. That's what he wants to talk. That was the most exciting clip they had.
That's the most New Jersey thing ever, to have your Hall of Fame in the airport.
Yeah, I want to hear about like the Sopranos episode that got away, or
yes,
the one that didn't air, or something like that.
Yeah,
talking about adversity,
or when Bruce was mean to him.
Yeah.
That'd be nice. Do you remember? I think it might have been the first Netflix original series, Lillehammer, that starred him. It was a gangster in Norway.
Oh, I remember that one.
Yeah, it was basically Sopranos in Norway. Not quite the success of The Sopranos.
All right, let's do one more.
All right. Well, Fox News reports that cross-country flight from San Francisco to New York was forced to make a bathroom pit stop in Chicago. The American Airlines flight took off Monday morning, and after it had reached its cruising altitude, the crew learned that passengers who had to go to the bathroom couldn't because the toilets weren't working. So the pilot decided they had to land. The plane sat on the tarmac for 45 minutes.
That to me just means the pilot had to take a dump. That's what that's saying to me.
Really?
I got to say, it's a little... we got to figure this one out because, like, we went to Dallas last week. Mm-hmm. Like, we all have our schedule, right? You get up at 8 in the morning, you have a cup of coffee, you answer a couple of tweets, you head into the bathroom, you give birth.
Nick's
there helping, yelling, encouraging
it's
you,
great.
Verbally encouraging you.
What do I do?
No, but you have your thing.
Sure.
Now, we're going to Dallas. I'm getting up at 5 in the morning, getting in the car at 5:15 and driving to LAX, which means with a cup of coffee in my hand, which means schedule off.
Yep. Good luck.
Now there could be some damage at LAX. There could be some damage on a small airplane to Dallas. Like you don't want any of that, but it's bound to happen at the airport more than it is at work. Hopefully you hit a schedule at work.
These Friday morning shows are tough.
That's right.
Yeah.
Tough.
Scary.
Right.
Touch and go for some people.
Right.
Well, obviously, there was no musicians on the plane because they would have just told you double bag it. You just put 2 trash bags over the toilet, crap in it, tie it up, put it in the trash. It doesn't smell or anything because you can't crap on tour buses, but sometimes you have to, and so that's what you do.
Wow.
What happens to the bag?
Bear Grylls.
The more you know. Ding.
You put it in the neighbor's trash can, but only on if the trash is going out, Brian, not if it's coming back. It's not fair.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I'd sort of like, here's my problem with any flight that was being diverted. I'd be like, all right, first things first. Does anyone here need to take a dump? Because if they don't, we're going. We're going through. And then secondly,
Can you hold it?
For 3 hours.
Double bag it. Yeah. And by the way, give them like a drink coupon or some extra Fiesta Mix or something.
No, don't.
The Fiesta Mix. No, that'll stop them. That'll back
block
them up. That'll block them up. All right, let's bring it home.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news. And that's why I live in a halfway house.
Gina Grad. That was the news with Gina Grad.